At KVGC News Time, 7 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock, time for a look at the news for a Monday, the 23rd day of October. Well, the top story today, both sides of the Calaveras Unified School District teacher strike report some progress was made in negotiations over the weekend. On the phone with us today is Superintendent Mark Campbell. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Jim. Thank you.
Can you tell us what progress was made?
Yeah, absolutely. We negotiated long into the night, late into the night, Saturday. We've found some common areas of agreement. We are much closer. We're actually closer than we've ever been in terms of compensation. There are a number of other issues that are not necessarily compensation related that we feel confident that we'll be able to clean up. But the chief sticking point has been that compensation piece that we've been going back and forth on. Both sides have made concessions, and without divulging any information that I'm really not at liberty to in terms of specific numbers, I can tell you unequivocally that we are closer than ever, and I'm really hopeful that today we'll be able to find resolution.
Now, in a press release from the teachers union, they said that you made progress on salary issues and cost-saving reductions were identified that could help you reach the agreement. Are you at liberty to say what those cost-saving reductions were?
I think most of those primary discussions centered around projected retirements, trying to look at people who we believe may retire, and then obviously when we replace positions, we're replacing them at a lower salary schedule. So we had some really good discussion about maybe adjusting some of our projections on that end to allow for not so much cost-cutting measures, but just maybe less conservative projections as to what our expenditures will be in regards to salaries if in fact we see the level of retirements that we expect to.
All right. Mark, are you confident that you'll have an agreement possibly at the end of the day today?
You know, I'm always cautiously optimistic, and I don't, ever want to send false hope, but as we left it Saturday night, I felt better than ever before during this process. So I'm feeling highly confident today that we'll be able to reach resolution, and hopefully that feeling is shared all around the table, and we can knock this thing out.
Mark, on a personal note, I mean, everybody, these are contractual discussions, but you're also dealing with people, and people people you've worked with, people that are in the community, and sometimes, these create wounds that, sometimes can cut pretty deep. And it takes a long time to heal those. Do you think that that's the case? And, there's been a lot of he said, she said thrown back and forth, and I hate to see that kind of stuff. And I think you know what I'm getting at, and I think the teachers union knows what I'm getting at. Do you think that once you get back to work, it's just going to be business as usual? Is there going to be a kind of a healing period that you're going to have to go through?
Yeah, I don't believe at all that it'll be business as usual ever again. And that doesn't mean that the issues aren't irreparable. I always believe that you can work together to repair anything. But obviously, there have been things said and done on both sides. That have either been both professional and or personal in nature, and obviously that creates wounds that will take some time to heal. Am I confident that everybody involved will want to do that? Will want to work together to heal and to move forward together? Absolutely. Will that be an easy process? Absolutely not.
Right.
But I think if everyone's willing to engage in that, I know I am, most definitely. I'm all in. And to the point of, you put things, the past is the past, and what do we need to do to move forward to serve our kids and to serve each other. And I sincerely believe that, and I believe that the intent will be there, but it's going to take some time.
Right. So, Mark, we've got elementary schools back in session today, and you're working for middle and high school. But, hey, if things go well, might not have to worry about tomorrow, right? It'll be business.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of that two-pronged approach where we want to get our kids back. I know it presents child care issues for families. I know that we want to get back to serving our students as best as we can. Ideally, that's with our teachers. Our teachers back in their classrooms serving their kids, our kids. But until that happens, we have to be prepared to do what we can to get our kids back in school. So today we have elementary schools open. We have staff deployed. We have staff from the middle school, high school, administrators who are helping out at school sites to provide the best program that we can today. But yeah, you're right, Jim. Absolutely. Let's get this done today. Let's get our teachers back in the classroom ASAP and get back to some semblance of normalcy.
Mark, will they, if you come to an agreement today, even late this afternoon or tonight, will the teachers be able to go back into the classrooms tomorrow? Are they ready for that?
Yeah, and that's probably a question better answered by CUEA, by teachers themselves. I believe, based upon conversations that we had over the weekend, that if we're able to reach resolution in a fairly timely manner today, that tomorrow is a very likely reality that they can be back in their classrooms. I think if this goes later into today, that reality gets shifted another day.
So do the teachers' union negotiators have the power to say, okay, district, we agree with this, before taking it back to their members for a vote? If they agree with it, does that mean the teachers will be back in class tomorrow, or does the entire union have to vote on it?
My understanding from conversations over the weekend is that they would need to take it back to their membership for a vote, and that makes sense. You want to make sure that you have that support behind any position that you take. So they would have to take it back to their membership, but it was also indicated that would be a possibility to do that if, in fact, we were able to reach timely resolution.
Sure. Mark Campbell, thank you very much, Calaveras Unified School District Superintendent, and please keep us informed on the negotiations today. What time do you guys meet this morning?
We start at 9 o'clock, and I absolutely will be in contact with you if we have resolution.
Sure. Mark Campbell, thank you very much.
All right, thank you, sir.
All righty. Mark Campbell, Calaveras Unified School District, again, superintendent on the negotiations.
Well, California's unemployment rate held steady at 5.1% last month. Sectors that posted the largest gains include government, adding 27,000 jobs, followed by transportation and utilities at 13,000. On the other hand, professional and business service posted the largest decline, losing 3,500 jobs, followed by manufacturing, which lost 1,300. Now, in September of 2016, the statewide unemployment rate was 5.3%. Amador County's rate dropped from 5.3% in August to 4.6% in September. Calaveras County's rate fell from 5.2 in August to 4.5 in September. Now, California remains higher than the national unemployment rate, which fell last month to 4.2%.
Well, 3 people were injured in a 2-car collision near the train trestle on Highway 88 and 104 early Saturday evening. According to reports, around 5:15, emergency crews were called to the scene outside of Ione. Both the east and westbound lanes of Highway 88 were blocked, and traffic was diverted around the scene. The injured were treated at the scene by emergency medical personnel and then transported by ground ambulance to Sutter Amador Hospital. The incident is under investigation.
Well, operator error landed a Pioneer man in the Amador County Jail over the weekend. According to the Amador Sheriff Office, Saturday night, a patrol deputy spotted a green Enduro-style dirt bike in the Red Corral area that was linked to a reported armed suspect earlier in the week. Peter Allen Doughty, the driver of the dirt bike, was speeding, crossing double yellow lines, so the deputy attempted to stop him. Doughty fled. The deputy gave chase. The pursuit ended on Dunshee Road in Pine Grove when Doughty decided to go off the road and into the woods. The deputy and a CHP officer chased him on foot. Doughty lost control on wet terrain. Officers able to apprehend him without further incident. Doughty was arrested, booked into the Amador County Jail for evading, being in possession of a controlled substance, and driving without a license.
A Tuolumne County couple is the latest victim of a Facebook scam that gets people to send money believing they're the winners of a $1 million Facebook lottery promotion. Sheriff's officials report the couple indicated that they received a text message last week congratulating them on being the winners of the Facebook Lottery Splash Promo 2017. The couple was asked to use the MoneyGram website to send $495 as insurance for the prize, and in turn would receive $1 million. You can probably see where this one's going to head. The couple sent the money, which was picked up at an Oklahoma retail store, and they never received the promised $1 million. Tuolumne Sheriff's officials say that other Facebook users in that county have reported receiving similar text messages. So far, the scam has not been reported in Amador or Calaveras counties. Facebook is aware of the scam and cautions users to avoid any messages with words like free and giveaway.
Well, the Amador County Sheriff Office taking part in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. The Sheriff Office reminds us the rates of prescription drug abuse, along with frequency of accidental poisonings and overdoses, remain alarmingly high. In order to combat this epidemic, Amador County Sheriff Office once again partnering with the Drug Enforcement Administration by participating in the National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day this Saturday. Now, this Saturday from 10 to 2, bring your unused, unwanted, expired medications to the Sheriff Office for safe disposal. Now, they don't have to be expired, just unused, unwanted, and or expired medications to the Sheriff Office. The service is free and anonymous. No questions asked.
And that's a look at local news on this Gold Country Monday morning. I want to thank Superintendent Campbell for talking with us. And again, we'll bring you the latest on the negotiations. Sounds like they are closer than they have been. Again, Mark very optimistic they come to an agreement today. That's a look at local news from the KVGC News Center.
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting.